Great. I guess I have no choice. Is this one of the rebels? There's a way in. A serpent with a silver eye. I'm on track. Yes! Through there. The smell keeps getting stronger.
Laura, how's it going?
I found another serpent with a silver eye. I must be getting close. You?
Talking tattoos with Uchu.
Tattoos?
Yeah, you saw Unuratu's, right? It has a heron and an eclipse on it. That might have something to do with the silver box.
I don't think so. Unuratu is the rightful queen of Paititi. After a famine that nearly wiped out the city, her family was ousted from power by the cult of Kukulkan. Her husband, Sayuri, died hunting for food on the outskirts of Paititi. Amaru, or Dr. Dominguez, Sayuri's brother, felt responsible and took control of the city, using resources from Trinity to feed the Paititians until the famine passed. Even though Amaru saved the city, the cult, in his absence, now rules with arrogance and fear. Unuratu and her rebels are fighting to free the city from the cult of Kukulkan and restore its ancient bloodline. Unuratu was raised to believe it was her family's legacy to complete the ritual of the silver box of Ishel and restore the sun for another age. Looks like this is the only way, okay? The lone figure appears in a state of peace, as though waiting for something. Full of oil and blood. That barrier's down. Need to keep moving. Is this some kind of bloodletting chamber? Must have taken hundreds of sacrifices to get enough blood to fill these channels. Now, to find the silver box. A serpent. This must be what Trinity's missing.
There's the little rebel prince.
Something he wants to ask you. I think it's a favor.
Okay, I'll make my way back as soon as I can.
Batu. Hetzley's been captured.
I know. They're holding him at the barracks. We're working on a plan to release him.
I tried to get to him, I'm sorry.
He's a warrior. What's that? This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain temple. It is adjacent to where they're holding him. Is the box of HL connected to the barracks? Is that why the cult occupied the temple? It's heavily guarded. When we go in, it has to be sudden, silent.
Is there a back way?
There was one, by the salt mine, but it has deteriorated. It's treacherous.
I might be able to manage it.
Perhaps. You did survive the sacrificial pit. I haven't been back inside since I was a child. But from what I can remember, the barracks are within an inner stronghold.
If I can get in through the back way, I can clear a path and let you in. We will free Epsley, then go find the box.
I'll take care of my son. You go after the box.
Hey, Laura, do you have a minute? Uchu and I were talking, and, well...
Uchu, what's on your mind?
The day of Etzli's coronation is approaching. Soon he will be a man and take the first steps towards becoming Paititi's future king.
That sounds like a day to look forward to.
It's the hope for that day that keeps a lot of us fighting Amaru and his cult.
Sometimes we all need to remember what we're fighting for. Is there something I can help you with?
When Etzli's father Sairi died, Unaratu bestowed the honor of surrogate father onto me. One of my duties is to gather 3 sacred items for the ceremony.
But with all that's happening right now, you aren't able to. What are these items?
They are the Savior's amulet, the champion's bow, and the king's horn. Each a blessing from the ancestors of the future king.
Tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do.
I already have men retrieving the amulet and bow, but if you could find Kabil, the instrument maker, and get the king's horn from him, you would be doing us a great favor. He's been difficult. I sent 2 men and both have failed. Perhaps you could talk to his wife.
I think I can manage that.
Be mindful. Kabil can be prickly sometimes, but Abra, his wife, has a way of dulling his edges.
Minjum! Goten!
Minano sutukillevash hela.
Are you Kabil? Uchu sent me for the king's...
Ubakahau? Utanil pachkintzilov? Jeteleut sulbalov, tsutasik le pachkintzilti.
Lamuch kilich kunesahilo, tuyohel tajo yume, kupakik shiwo, kutsakan kilo, tijumpelum, tutialintobe, katulaj bisob, bele inae kohan.
That's terrible. Let me see if I can find your brother and get the herbs you need.
Nip olal.
Excuse me.
Ay, chic. Bashti helupachtal in Wantiqueche.
I'm looking for Kuali, the son of Kabil.
Otsi le shipalo. Chimali, juntul akimesah kukulkan. Ukalmach tijumpel, tunkaste kiwiko. Tupati kukuchule ahau, tialubei taluboti kusipil.
Thank you.
Chic tech utsili chic.
Filawichovichi. Hatch Melinich.
A herb thief. He must be very dangerous.
Behlae jumpel okol, vale samale jumpel kimesaj.
That's quite a leap, don't you think?
Hach haktak, awohel tikbash, kintuklik, kintuklike, malop kaek much, lemejen kisonova kaek bulop. Tulakalob, awal wahesh yumil, bey. Uyume uahkananil kan, vale le tie ma.
Okole unahu bota lusipil.
Hello there.
Ey, tech ishik. Leit shulul kolele. Masag?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Woy! Hach Malov! Yamil!
What sort of game are you boys playing?
Mabashali. Injume uahkananil kan yumkin. Tin chahu kilich chotov. Ingwesti inetailov. Jetil tuyilach. Shanach kanan chimali. Letie uyohel, bashel ubetik, tenim yum waka, uyohel, tinchach ushotobe, lebetike tupulach de carnalot kakali.
Oh, let me see what I can do.
Hach hach, ni volal. Niv olalishik.
You're welcome.
Patiki, lenukuchmakov, telamantats, ku toholchintikonov, vale techetawanton, bashakatih. Shit, tenkintan. Bashakati kishik, bey, bashti helu pachtal, ek antiket shane,
I'm trying to help Kuali.
shan chahech. Sot ushot kintantal, tealu kimesal, mishbal ku pachtal ekbetik. Sole chimali, lach kanano, upekmech.
Would Chamali chase you if you provoked him?
Bashtin?
Because if he's not at his post, I can get to Kuali.
Malov, uts, kupakta walik tikwali, kaujilon teaktuno, letieu johel tushi, telo minan sahvensilil ti.
I will.
Konesh, Asto, Raimi, la Quinteneshi, Samin, Kanant ekpachi, Zoke, Shenesh, Alkabil, teaktuno. Patenet pach ishik, jan ek ilik, kapach chak akuchul, tignal kwali. Chimali, mehenkisin, palitzin kan sokol, janin kaka loshikech. Bey, ton siya no mehin pimil llama. Alkap nenesh! Alkap nenesh!
Okole unahu bota lusipil.
Chinchiwo,
Your brother told me of your troubles.
mashichtech.
Someone who wants to help.
Mainkat kauchuk levalova. Cheninkat katok chakuyol ina.
Where are the herbs? Give them to me. I will heal your mother. Go. Your friends are waiting for you at the cave.
Malo. Shele shiwova. Alkapnen tuhajilawol. Nivolal.
Tinwalach techkashikech.
Kuali is safe and I have the herbs your wife needs.
Hachkach? Talecha tzakech wayol, ubag leachawo.
Here, this will help you.
Niv olalishik. Gabil. Mamehen shulubil. Tzale baktio.
Nach, yetel chimpolal tilekun kuchula hawilo. Nibolal, yolal tulakal.
Nivolal.
Last to leave and first to return. Jonah's stories of you are true.
The King's Horn, as requested.
Did Kabil give you any trouble?
You were right about his wife. She definitely had a way with his heart.
Thank you for this, Lara.
Of course. Uchu, what did you mean last to leave and first to return?
The men I have retrieving the other 2 items, they both left 3 days ago. Neither has returned.
Do you think something's happened to them?
It's Quincy that concerns me the most. He's young, likes to take risks.
Jumps into the water before checking to see how deep it is. I know the type.
Jonah.
Jonah's right. That describes Quincy perfectly. I never should have sent Quincy to that damn place.
What place is that?
The old cistern. It's where the remains of Manco are kept hidden from the cult.
Who is Manco?
He was a farmer who led Sairi and Amaru's ancestors out of Cusco to safety centuries ago. He is known as the peasant savior. It's his amulet we need for the coronation.
Why was Manco hidden away?
Manco's followers were known as the Order of the Peasant Savior. This rebellion was born from it. When the cult of Kukulkan first took power, they tried to wipe out the Order. Manco was hidden away in a secret place and kept safe. But over time, as the Order dwindled, the memory of that place has faded.
If you like, I could go look for Quenti.
You've done a lot already. Bringing back the King's Horn was a big gesture of friendship.
I don't mind, really. Maybe Quenti can show me the best cliffs to jump off.
Please don't encourage him. The entrance to the cistern is a cave above the white tree. Follow the trail. It'll lead you to it.
Katukul. Was? Ten Hatchkabet se van. Why, man?
Uchu said the entrance to the cistern was a cave above the white tree. There's the entrance. The threat of the disease held at bay, we soon learned that Lopez had come and gone. Some of us began to suspect his betrayal, while others worried for his safety. The only course of action was to remain in the city, the reasoning twofold. We'd be ready when Lopez came to his senses and returned the artifact, or this would be the easiest point from which to mount a search for him. We struck an accord with the king. We would become his royal guard, physicians, and priests. This shows a pilgrimage from a great city. This must be Manco, leading the priestess's ancestors out of Cusco. No one's been through here in centuries. This has to be the right place. The remains of the peasant savior have been moved to an undisclosed location. We've had reports of the cult stealing objects and artifacts and holding them hostage in exchange for docility. We will not... This could be an effigy of the peasant savior. It might have been stolen by the cult of Kukulkan to keep the Paititians from worshipping it. Or maybe it was given to them as payment for protection. Manco's resting place. This looks suspicious. This looks like a procession of the dead. It's the Order hiding Manco from the cult of Kukulkan. Shit, no.
Oh, hell!
This shows burial dolls, pottery, and textiles being placed in here with the dead. This wasn't just a hiding place. The Order turned it into a crypt. This lever should raise the water level. This lever should raise the water level. The Order left members behind as sentinels when they sealed the system. All these bones, they sacrificed themselves to protect this place. Hello, Menko. Now, where's the amulet? Now, to get this back to Uchu. There's light coming through this wall. Another sealed-off passageway. Pure silver. From what I understand, Manco was a simple farmer. This must have been made posthumously as an offering to honor him. I bet.
Ah, Lara. Quinty returned a short while ago. Little worse for wear, but alive. I'm glad to see you're okay as well.
That cistern is quite a challenge. I'm happy Quenty made it back.
But without the Savior's amulet, I'm afraid.
You mean this Savior's amulet?
What? Lara, you found it. That's incredible.
Here.
I can't thank you enough. When Zan returns with the Champion's Bow, we will honor all of the gatherers. Including you, if you join us.
I'll be there. What are we doing here?
Shanka Ashikech. Waima.
Hey, wait!
Kecha
Shikin.
How do you do?
Tis tikatalel. Malo. Ni bola li shik.
How is everything?
Ila wile ba shop jante na? In wakal janu me yachtitech. Hashmalo ba hasta yeyach yun silove utsop et etel. Kau kimak oltech le yun silov. Letitun katubisaho bat silov manko te utsop.
Chawilbasho, Kinkonik Hachmakohi. Ah,
Hello
Yishik,
there.
Bashti Helupachtal, Inguanti Keche? Kikik Oltech. Yutsurkin. Take Chawilen, Guayanula Guabash. Tech.
We found their hidden city easily enough, the coordinates from Trinity being correct. The natives did not trust us, and we entered the city with spears at our necks. There was a tumult against the people. We later learned a cohort of Inca had arrived the month before. Lopez spun a tale of our desertion from the Spanish army, for our hearts could not fathom the destruction they had and would continue to cause, and we'd gladly exchange any or all of our goods for shelter, if only for a short while. Reluctantly, they allowed us to remain in the city, on the condition we leave our armor and weapons in a small hut outside of the city proper. The man hesitated, and finally we agreed that 2 of us would remain outside, guarding the gear. Any squad venturing outside Khan must take special precautions in covering their tracks. We're close now, and the last thing we need is droves of tourists showing up trying to be the first to get the perfect selfies in the city.
Yan kuntul magwaye!
ללא בחץ עוץ, מעלות כתובות, תויולה.
This figure must be the Owl, the mythological beast stalking the outskirts of Paititi. The Maya goddess Ishel, like moon goddesses in many other cultures, was also a mother deity associated with pregnancy and childbirth. The natural phenomena over which she presided included waterfalls, rainstorms, and rainbows. She was also the goddess of all crafts, such as watercolor painting and weaving, which she invented. But she wasn't exclusively nurturing. Her hair consisted of living serpents. She wore a skirt made of bones, and she had a legendary temper.